Destination Amsterdam. Also, special and warm welcome to all our Flying Blue and Sky Team Elite members.
So I just reached Amsterdam and I have to wait for an hour for my next flight, and guess what I just saw? Look at the time here, 12, and exactly it will show 14:12.
Lots of other things can be affected by that.
I found this clock and I was super happy because the first time I saw this clock actually was an online, I forgot the name of this artist. He made an art installation where he actually painted each minute of the clock, and this is installed in Amsterdam airport. When I was crossing this alley, I realized that this clock is here and it made me super duper happy. Another thing I'm excited about is my flight, because it's going to be first time 12-hour flight. I haven't ever traveled this long before. I've only traveled at a stretch for 8 hours to India. So I'm pretty excited, but I'm also nervous. Let's see, I just get to have a nice journey. I am now going to my flight number 2, which is going to be 12 hours flight. I just boarded, and guess what? I got a priority boarding because I have a business class to fly this time. There was an offer that I got to upgrade my economy class, and I upgraded to business class, and I'm super excited because this is my first business class flying. I have no idea what is to come.
Hi. Thanks so much. It's this seat right over here, first one. No good, hell yeah.
I can sit here 24 hours. I can really spend the whole day in the flight. Okay, so it's like this. I just came and I have to check everything that I can possibly in these first 10 minutes, because once the flight starts and the people start moving, I feel a little bit uncomfortable by doing that. So let's check it out. So what do I have here? Voice cancelling. I have a huge, amazing leg space. Okay, there's my tray. It is super amazing. Ah, that's just appetizer. And a KLM house-made Belgian chocolate. In roughly 10 minutes, we are touching down. It was a great experience, but it was really tiring journey. I'm just like very tired. I think I will literally go to bed and sleep crazy. So I reached, there was a little bit problem at the immigration. I didn't have a visa for Costa Rica. I though had my translated Aufenthaltstitel, so my blue card from Europe. And that guy was a very cool guy. Initially he had to go to some other person to know whether I'm even allowed. But then things work out, though my heartbeat was actually increased to 102. But it's somehow worked out, and now I'm going to get my luggage. Hope everything goes well from here, so I'm not going back to Germany today. My luggage came with this tag priority. That is cool, isn't it? I think I have jet lag. I just thought about it. I have like, it is 4:25 in the it's 4:25 a.m. in the morning here, and in Germany it should be roughly like 1. And that is why I'm like really out of my rhythm. I woke up at like 4:20, and then I did a little bit of quick workout at 10-20 minutes. It felt very good, and now checked out, and now already in the car to go to
Guys, more or less from here to Pacuare Lodge is around 3.5 hours, okay? Straight, but we don't go straight, we have to stop for
So now we're at the breakfast place. I'm very hungry, I'm almost starving. Tour guide told that the breakfast will be the typical Costa Rican breakfast. I chose this table and I have an amazingly beautiful view right in the mountains. I'm really looking forward to the lodge, And the tour guide I have is pretty amazing guy. The driver is also very nice. They are very friendly people. Look at this amazing breakfast they have. They have typical Costa Rican bean rice. I think it's shrimp pans, eggs and cheese. And there is this chili sauce. Oh, and there is my super amazing coffee. Ah, there it is. Yeah. It's huge. So guys, I finally reached the lodge. It is an amazing place. I don't have any words to describe it. It is so green, it is so beautiful, it is so full of nature. I am actually staying in the middle of the rainforest, and everywhere I hear either rain, because it's right now raining, or I just hear the birds or some small insects or animals. Coming here was a little bit tiring. It was interesting though. I checked in. I have an amazingly beautiful villa. I mean, I think this is the first time I'm staying in such a villa where it is in the middle of the rainforest. And there is basically very little electric equipment, very few electric equipments. Rest I have got candles that I have to light up if it goes dark after 5, which it is going to get dark. And then in case I want to walk around, I have to walk with a solar torch, or I have to use my own torch that I got. I'm pretty much excited how it is going to go here, because I have never been in such a place. And I'm sure that it's going to be a hell lot of adventure. There is still time to lunch, and I'm now sitting and checking out what are the possibilities of different things I can do here. So there are things like canopying, hiking, and meeting the Indian people, like the real Indians in the village. I'm confused because there is so much to do and I'm not here for so long, so it's a difficult decision to make. Oh, it's amazing here. The water temperature is perfect. It's really comfortable, and the water is a little bit salty, like pin saltier than the normal swimming pool. Good morning guys, day 2 in the lodge. I woke up, I had a nice shower, and I'm now sitting in the lobby. It's a very beautiful lobby. I will be served breakfast in roughly 50 minutes. My task of the day is to first learn some Spanish words, because everybody here asks you how are you in Spanish and say hi, and I'm like literally blank. I don't know what to say in response. So I will learn some Spanish words, then I would take my breakfast, and then I have a hiking tour where I will hike for like 2.5 to 3 hours, and I will go and meet some native Indian families that live here. And I'm pretty excited for that because I've never seen like the native tribe or the people of Costa Rica. You want to see the coolest shower? Come. That's not it. That is it, in the open nature. Look at this. Isn't that cool? So there is an open space attached to the bathroom. There's a shower. From top it's covered by the plants from trees, so that you cannot see inside, peek inside. And then there's the shower. The sun is out. The very first time in last 30 hours. The first time I did my breakfast. It was very nice. Now I'm going to do this hiking. Oh my god. Such a big lizard running so quickly away. The lizards here are almost suicidal. They're basically sitting on the way, and you really have to be very careful before you step on them.
Bueno, Eri, ahí nos vemos.
Food, these are the ones.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Ah, see? So now you can see many of them carrying the leaves. Going. Hola.
Son chiquiticos, pero bueno, los gaticos son bonitos, grandes y de todo.
Ah, no, sí, sí, son bonitos, claro.
Los perros son los que me dan cólera, ¿ves? Son los más lindos chiquititos, pero hacen grandísimos.
Ya grandes.
Ajá. Le salen bien.
Ya se pongan los tíos chiquititos, así como son lindos.
Ajá, sí, sí.
Hi guys, today's the last day at Pacuare Lodge. I will be rafting out of the lodge, which is top 5 things that you can do here in Costa Rica, like one of the top 5 things that you can do in Costa Rica. I'm a little bit nervous because first I never did high-class rafting, and second I'm also having a bit fever. I took my medicine and I don't know whether I should still be doing it, but I decided to do it. Let's see how it works out. I am happy that I'm going out, but at the same time I'm also like sad because this place, this beauty, the nature everywhere, every second I was finding a lizard around, frogs that I won't be finding now after. Oh, I see people out there, and okay, that's not so good. Okay, I would be sad that I will be leaving this, but it was an amazing experience, an adventurous trip by far. And to all the people who are jungle people, like who love nature, animal, love wildlife, I would recommend them to be at this lodge. It's really like, it deserves to be one of the best lodges, ecological lodges of the world, and I can now imagine why National Geographic ranked them or titled them as one of the best lodges in the world. So, pura vida! Another day in Costa Rica. It is a very small hotel in the center of San Jose. It is very beautiful because it's kind of a traditional hotel, and one special thing I like about this hotel is that every room is named after a flower in Costa Rica. I woke up at 6. I think the jet lag is getting better. What I have to do today is take a bus to La-Fortuna. There I will be seeing a volcano. I want to also enjoy some hot springs there, and probably I will walk around the forest, and the hiking is always doing good. You know what I really like about this country is that everywhere they are so careful about the nature and the ecological system, that they are doing potential and very explicit efforts to keep the environment safe and to have a nice environment. Damn, it was a good shower. Hi. I am now sitting in a bus to La-Fortuna. It was a big mess after I showered. I realized that I don't have a ticket, and I checked online that sometimes the buses are full, and I didn't want to spend the whole night again in San Jose. So I decided to take a quick breakfast, go to the bus station, book a ticket, come here, pack my bags, and leave. And that's what I did. And now I'm sitting in the bus. It's finally working out. It was also a big mess. Now there is a journey of 4 hours ahead of me.